Huh? Oh, what is today? Today is Saturday. The days go by. Today is Saturday. And we are walking around the Santiago peninsula here in Manzanillo, Mexico. And there's a beautiful marina area here. So we're going to take a stroll and share with you how pretty it all is. Alright. So what you'll notice, what we notice, we're back behind the restaurant here, so we're here for clanking of plates, sorry, is this has a very sort of Europeanish feeling, because there's a big hillside and there are many buildings, hotels and condominiums, villas, built into the hillside. So there are stairs, and there are, it's got a, it feels like, I mean, we have not been to Greece, but the pictures that we've seen of Greece, it feels like them. But we have been to the Amalfi Coast in Italy, and it reminds us of that. So I'll point that out as we get to a place where we have a good perspective on that. Here we have, kind of looking up, and you can see all the buildings are built, are painted rather with white. So there's kind of a uniformity. Oh, here, we'll look up on the hillside here in a moment. So here we have the beach, La Playa, and some of the beaches in Manzanillo are not great for swimming, but a lot of them are. Manzanillo is a big port town, big shipping town. And here we have pastelas. Yeah, buenas tardes. Some yummy looking food there. We noticed yesterday here, they were having a big dance party out on the beach. I don't know if they're still set up for that or not, but looked like a fun time. And so they do catering, and kind of, let's take a moment and just look out at the harbor for a moment. You see, so this is a number of fishing boats out here. And you can see straight ahead, there are big loading cranes. There are large container ships. We see a number of big container ships that come in through the port of Manzanillo, offloading cargo from other locations. And in a few minutes, we're going to walk out on that. There's like a breakwater out there where there's a marina, and we get to walk out there. So we'll try that. All right, here we go.
Deal.
All right. So we're continuing our walk around here on the Santiago peninsula, admiring the. I think this is considered Spanish architecture. I'm not really an expert on that subject, but as you look up the hillside, you see there are quite a few buildings built up into the hill. And we have a lovely beach scene here. Yeah, we have there's a swimming pool and some things coming up here in a moment. So we'll take a look here. Let me see. Right now it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon or so. So we get a nice late afternoon. The sun is setting slowly. Some of the worst of the heat from the day has worn out. And it's really pleasant to walk around at this time of day. And you notice we have some crafts for sale here. People sell art, artisan type work, jewelry, and necklaces and bracelets and such. Yeah. All right, here comes the pool. looks like fun. There we go. We have a soundtrack here, dear. If we try to post this on YouTube, they'll probably cut it off, right? There we go. Kind of cool there with the sun, the setting sun over it. There we go. And as we swing around, we get the whole scene here. There we go. Looks like a fun place to hang out. They got a lot of nice tents. And of course, every day, now we're here in early March, but it's been this way for a couple of months now. Throughout this area, the weather is remarkably consistent. Just about every day, high in the low 80s, overnight low around 70 or so, no rain, and you know, just consistent sunshine every day. So you never have to worry about getting rained on. You never have to worry about any sort of bad weather at all. Every day it's the same. Now in the summertime, in the rainy season, then you start getting you know, obviously high humidity, and you start getting nighttime, you know, rain showers in the late afternoon. The humidity builds up, as we understand it, and then it really unloads. But at this time of year, it's just perfect. Really can't complain about anything here with regards to weather. Just perfect, clear and dry. I mean, not too dry. You know, it's it's tropical climate. Right, you see all the palm trees. Perfect cool weather, day after day after day. Just beautiful. Yeah. All right, so we're going to take a little walk out on the slip and just kind of look at some of the fishing boats. There you go. Let's see. So we're gonna walk out to this area out here in a minute now. But to get there, we walk over here. There we go. All right. So here's the marina area. Hola.
Hola, amigo.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes, amigo. Adelante.
So here we get some cool little boats here, little and large. Well, not all little. So we have a slip, and here I'm going to swing the camera around so you can kind of see the other side of this. Here's the view. A few minutes ago we were on the other side of the beach at Playa, and now we are walking our way out on this slip here. It's like a breakwater, I think.
That's our apartment over there.
Oh yeah.
We see it right there.
Where all those red flowers are.
We're all the way on top.
The director is fervently pointing her finger. And so if you can see where there's a big collection of beautiful purple, violet flowers there, we're above that. That's a good landmark for us. So, very pretty area. Oh yeah, that big, the big party that they had out on the beach was over here yesterday. See where the hearts are. They had a whole setup here with DJ and you know, disco ball and lights and everything. It's all packed up and all put away. But last night there was a big party out on this beach. All right, here we go. So, how's that for a little nice little fishing boat, huh? There we go.
Actually, it's a condo, not an apartment.
Oh, same thing, right?
Same difference.
Place you sleep, huh? There we go.
So beautiful. Reminds me of Il San Pietro di Positano. I feel like I'm in Italy.
It does. It has that feel, which does include climbing a few stairs, but comes with the territory. There we go. So now we get to walk out onto this slip. We'll see how brave Lizzie is here.
Let's go back to look at the white buildings.
From here? Because the tree's kind of blocking, huh?
The white buildings over there.
Yeah, we can't see through the trees though. There we go. So then, so this whole piece of land that we're looking at here, this is this peninsula that sticks out. Manzanillo is basically two harbors kind of glued together, and this piece of land connects the two. This is in the middle. So as you continue in, after you see past the buildings, you see there's a big section of green, and there's a big golf course over there. When you go around the golf course, then you're really into sort of the main business district. Well, I don't know the main one, but you're in a business district of Manzanillo, and there's a strip. There's a Miguel de la Madrid Boulevard, I think it's called, where there's many different businesses. And then that takes you all the way down. When we get down, we'll turn the corner here, and you'll be able to see where the business port is. Yeah. So now that we're out here on the strip,
yeah.
let's turn around and kind of get this view from here.
White buildings.
Here we go.
I feel like I'm in Santorini, Greece.
Yeah, and we've never even been there.
Yeah.
But we get to enjoy the buildings and the marina. There we are. And we have a variety of fishing boats here. This one's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Some are registered here in Manzanillo. So, kind of have that feeling of we're walking through a postcard here. Beautiful buildings, harbor all around us, fishing boats, perfect blue skies, not a cloud anywhere that I can see. Gorgeous 80-degree temperatures. Pretty ideal. Pretty ideal.
I imagine how much this will cost in the United States.
Yeah. Definitely a lot more than it does here.
Ridiculously expensive.
Yep. Here we go. So as we get out here, in the distance is where we see the port, the main commercial shipping port. Right. And that's, I mean, obviously we lived in New Jersey for many years, so we recognize those shipping cranes like we used to see in the port of Newark, which was another big shipping port in New Jersey. And here we see that kind of thing in the distance here in Manzanillo. And of course, this another similarity is with Manzanillo and Puerto Vallarta, where you have basically a town sitting on the coast in between the ocean with a harbor and the mountains. When we drove here from Guadalajara, we went over those mountains, which was a very windy trip. We did the trip when we went from Vallarta to Guadalajara. We went up the mountains, and then we came back down here to Manzanillo. We went back down the mountains. So, but very pretty. A lot of great scenery as we did that drive. No, is that enough? Okay. So, all right. So the director doesn't want to go any further here, and she calls the shots. So we're gonna turn ourselves around. All right. So we'll take another view of this marina area here in Manzanillo. We have the sun, kind of looking up into the sun. Right. So we don't want the umbrella in the picture. There we go. All right, we get the glistening light of the sun on the water here. We see how we have the whole pretty arrangement of buildings and beach up into the hills, and we see where we are over here, straight ahead.
That's us there.
Yeah.
The beautiful purple flowers.
Yeah. And then you continue over, and we see where there's more buildings, and then we eventually get to where the golf course is over there, and then the rest of Manzanillo. All right, we are continuing our stroll around, and now we're closer to where we're living.
This is where we live.
Yeah. And as we pointed out at a distance, the big collection of beautiful purple flowers, here they are up close. This is a really good landmark here. And you see as I'm tilting upwards so we can kind of look up into the sky here. And we see these lovely villas. And everything around here is lush. Right? We have every place you look. Palm trees and flowers. Yeah. Yeah. And this is the yeah, we're in Playa Sol. Condominio Playa Sol Manzanillo. That's where we're staying right now. And then I'm just going to walk over here for a moment. Up over the there's a hedge here, and up over the hedge you can see that's the slip where we were shooting video a little while ago, and we walked out on that slip around the marina. So now we've walked around on this side. Here we are. So we could just take a pleasant little walk here. We have a walkway, and taking everything. So you'll notice down here, this is not a beach, right? This is all kind of rocky. So then you get over here, and they have a nice little area with sand and lots of little tables and little umbrellas, which they call like palapas. Right? And so you can have some shade. They have a nice collection of these here. A good place to hang out. And you can still get the sand in between your toes. There we are. See how pleasant this is here. So nice little. This is their version of the playa here. And of course, if you look up, you see these majestic villas overlooking the harbor. And here are some more of the umbrellas and the tables. Right? There's plenty of space here to enjoy hanging out in the shade in the afternoon. There we are. So this way you have the beach without really being on the beach. You don't have to worry about the ocean coming in and washing your stuff away. There we are. There we go. More gorgeous floral scenes here. And you almost take them for granted after a while. You're surrounded by so much color. Mexico is very much about bright colors, both natural and painted. But right here, it's Mother Nature's artwork around here. And then now here we have the actual playa. We have the beach, decorative. As we swing around here, we see we have a restaurant, and there's a swimming pool up there for the condo development where we are. Very pretty. There we go. And here's there is a single restaurant for this particular development, and they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, a variety of choices for the condo owners. There we go. And then we'll just kind of pan around to look at the harbor again. And the mountains in the distance. And of course, if you head out that direction, eventually you get kind of take a right around the marina and you're heading out to the Pacific Ocean. So we are facing in a southerly direction. The sun, rising in the east and setting in the west. So you'll notice the sun kind of setting over the buildings over there to the west. So, really an idyllic scene here. Very close.
We're walking back to our condo.
Yeah, we'll head back to the condo. There we go. All right, as we're heading back to our condo. thought I would just shoot a quick video showing the condo where we currently are here in Manzanillo, overlooking the harbor here. Manzanillo is a big port town, and we've got just a lovely view here of the bay. Actually, Manzanillo is two bays kind of put together, and we're on the peninsula in between the two of them. Let me shift over here for a second. There we go. So I'm just going to kind of pan around for a moment so that you can see the range of the view here. I waited until the sun started going down because it was pretty warm out here earlier, and you know, we're facing kind of northwest, so we get a fair amount of sun in the afternoon as the sun is setting. And then I'm going to point downwards for a moment here and kind of show what we're looking at here from our balcony. These flowers are just beautiful. So this is what we see when we look out our balcony. Now we have a nice, cool, late afternoon breeze, and couldn't ask for anything more. There's a marina over here, and of course, the comparison that we feel, and many others have mentioned this too, is this reminds us of places like either Greece or the Amalfi Coast when we've been to Positano. The way the homes are built into the cliff like that, just beautiful, very European feeling. There we go.
Thank you for joining us. Adios.
Yeah. All right. As we say here, see you later. Hasta luego.
Bye.
Bye-bye.